Every business needs to show up on Google, but the way companies do it today, hiring an agency takes 3 to 6 months before you see any results. By then, a competitor has already taken your spot. You're paying $4,000 a month to an SEO agency, and you're waiting for research, waiting for content, and waiting for someone to tell you what to do. Meanwhile, Google moves, your competitor moves, and the opportunity is gone. So we built an agent that compresses the entire SEO cycle from months to just minutes.
So this is our agency dashboard. Each client gets an isolated agent with its own memory, competitive intelligence, and content history. While Rankr can operate autonomously, it isn't trying to do everything. Human in the loop is intentional because if an AI agent just goes off and does whatever it wants, you lose control and burn budget. The agent's job is to orchestrate and to do research, surface the decisions, and make every manual task seamless. Today, we are running the full pipeline on a real Singapore mattress brand called Soft Sleep. Then, we'll publish the output on NulaFlex, which is our demo site, so that you can see exactly what the agent produces.
So every SEO strategy starts with understanding the competitive landscape. Our agent does this automatically for any client that we have. So every day, our agent fires a cron job and pulls multiple competitors' data from multiple sources. So it discovers who the brand actually competes with on Google, not who they think their competitors are, but who Google think their competitors are. It even pulls keywords the competitors rank for, cross-reference them directly against what the client already ranks for, as well as what has been written, as well as what's in progress, to find the true gaps that clients can exploit. For example, megafurniture.sg ranks high on keywords like mega woodlands or mattresses in Singapore, and this could be potential keywords that Soft Sleep, our client, can rank for. So from all these hundreds of keywords that it collected, it surfaced the highest priority opportunities, such as queen size mattress, where Sealy ranks well for this keyword, and thus Soft Sleep can potentially tap onto this existing opportunity. So this is the agent that makes editorial decisions. So it doesn't just fetch data, but rather use it to help decide what our agency can do for our client.
So this is our agent chat. So let me just ask, what should we do next? And then the agent reads its own memory, including the previous runs, content history, and competitor patterns, and then gives me a strategic answer.
So now that we have our recommendation, let's take a look at how our content writer works. So with just one click, we can go from recommendation straight to writer with the keyword, the goal, the audience, and even the content angle all pre-filled from our intelligence run. So now I'm going to run the content writer workflow. So now let's take a look at our content pipeline. This is trigger.dev, and it's where we deployed our entire content writer pipeline. So our content writer is not just a one-shot prompt, but rather a 9-stage pipeline. It first figures out what exactly people are searching for, as well as why. And it then reads every competitor article that ranks on page one so that it knows how to beat them. Then it maps the reader's actual pain points because SEO isn't just about keywords, it's about content that makes you feel understood. Then it writes a brief and the entire outline and decide where to put the call to action. It then writes the entire article as well as review it against SEO's best practice. So all this is all packaged into 9 stages, each one feeding the next. So this is not just one giant prompt, but rather a proper pipeline to deliver the best-in-class SEO articles. So let's take a look at what our entire pipeline came up with. So in here, we can preview the entire article, and you can see that all metadata, such as the title, the slug, and the meta description, as well as the full markdown of the article is being provided. If you look at the article, it's not a generic article that talks about queen size natural latex mattress, but rather something that really describes what the ICPs are looking for. It even has proper call to action so that we can convert all these inbound leads into actual customers.
So this is our article, and now let me go review the article and approve it. And then the agent will deploy the article in real time. So this is lulaflex.com, which is our demo site, and everything including the formatting, the buttons, the table, and the call to action button was generated entirely by the agent, and we didn't type a single word. What you saw wasn't a prototype. It ran on a real client, produced a real article, live on a real website. The global SEO industry is 80 billion a year, and every dollar of it is being paid to agencies running the same slow and manual playbook they run for over 20 years. And now we just build a tool that makes every marketer 10x more powerful. With one agent, any client, any market, in any language.